Yo, what's going on? It's D-Man bringing to you some Jordan Rec Center, the 5v5 version of my park or whatever. It's supposed to kind of be a replacement for crew, but it's really not. You know, all I have to say before I start this commentary is that got nets got to go, man. Spots are still broken. In the mode, it just doesn't work out that much, but you see me dropping dimes early. But the mode, it doesn't really work out that much, man. People get kicked out. And we all know about the servers, man, so I'm not even going to talk about this. But this was the very first Jordan Rec Center game. I was running with a few of my homies here. And you know, we trying to put in work, and look at J Hood taking off. Where'd that come from, J Hood? I didn't know you had it like that. I see you putting in that work. But I am running the one here, so I got to make sure I feed my teammates really well, distribute the passing. Just look at the ball movement. You know, we whipping the ball around. We moving that dough. J Hood's going to pass out to me. That was almost a steal. But I'm going to run to the left. And I'm going to catch my boy, UTS the Prophecy, wide open for the mid-range jumper. And you know that mid-range, it's cash. You already know. So a lot of people have been asking me, how do I feel about the JRC, the Jordan Rec Center? I do try to play this mode more than park. When it works, I definitely try to get on the goddamn spot, try to get 4 of my friends, and we try to ball. But I will say it's fun when it's working. But even then, like, I still kind of miss crew, and look at me get beasted right there. I was almost put on the shakedown top 10 blocks of the week. Luckily, it was a gold 10. But don't get me wrong, I do find this mode very fun when it's working, but it's just really the waiting. We still have to wait, and that's what really turned me off from NBA 2K14 the park. I just prefer matchmaking to come back. When I did my wishlist video, I did want crew to come back, but if we didn't get crew, we need a legit form. And look at Prophecy taking off. As I was saying, Prophecy cut me off right there. But I said if crew didn't come back, we need something legit. We need something with rules. We got that. 5v5, we got that. Matchmaking, we do not have that, so we have to wait. And sometimes when you get into a game, you lag out anyways. When you win the game, you lag out anyways. And that's the problem, man. I just do not like the got nets. I don't like the waiting. I like matchmaking. Also, the squad up, it needs to be addressed. You have your squad, right? You squad up, you go to the squad got nets. Cool. They give you a 30-second timer. The problem is, each person steps on one by one, and at 30 seconds, it's just not enough, man. It's not enough time for all 5 people to step on. The squad got nets, it work on the park, but not in the Jordan Rec Center, and so it's kind of useless. So hopefully in the near future we get a patch to the JRC, because I will be running. Like I said before, it's a fun mode when it's working and you see me hop step, and look at that finish. I do that in real life, man. Throw out a little hop step before you lay the ball in, beat your opponent to the spot. So let's jump back into this game. You see it's 22-15. We're playing pretty well here. We have some defense down low. You see Spark, Prophecy, aka Kenneth Fareed, getting blocks. And look at J Hood. Dang, J Hood, how them cherries taste? Did you pick me some? J Hood was out there cherry picking. I'm not gonna lie, man. He the homie. But I know when you leaking out too soon, and that was a little bit too soon. But we got the points, so I can't even be mad, man. As long as we out here balling, I have no problem with that. And look at me throwing it down. Don't try me, boy. Who you finna try?
Damn, that boy good.
I had to throw it down real quick. And it's funny because in my career games, I can't dunk at all. You go to the JRC, you go to the park, and I just be slamming it like Vince Carter in a dunk contest. Maybe not that much. I mean, that was a little bit of a reach, but I be throwing it down. I'm not gonna lie. So we're back on defense, and I'm glad I'm playing with my crew here because I suck on defense. I really do. So most of the time I just let the point guard run by me, and I rely on the help defense. I need to stop that. I need to learn how to play defense. But the point guard, he's gonna score right there. That's my boy Zero Effect on the other team. But look at me dropping dimes behind the back. Look, my no eyes to my boy Prof, aka Kenneth Fareed, because his player looks exactly like Kenneth Fareed. He plays like Kenneth Fareed, so that's what we call him. But as a point guard, I have to style and profile every once in a while and have to drop those dimes. So we're up 32-19. This game is getting kind of ugly. Now, we expected to win this game, but we did not expect to win this much. And once again, they're full court pressing. I'm throwing it down to J Hood, and J Hood just showing off those bunnies, showing off the bounce. I like that, man. I like when my teammates flourish, especially when it comes from my assist. So inbound play right here. We're going to go to the homie Jay gets buckets. And the homie Jay going for the knob top 10 with this air ball. I don't understand how that happened, but he got the rebound. He kicked out the Prof. And once again, that mid-range jumper, gonna get the lucky bounce. But it's still money. It's still drop. And you see we're just blowing this game wide open. 40-19. It's getting ugly in our first game at the JRC. So I noticed Azure Effect, he's kind of cheating up court, man. And when that happens, I noticed that you could just run by everybody because it's hard to get back on defense. The closeout speed has been addressed. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just run by everybody for another slam.
Damn, that boy good.
I mean, that full court press, it just really doesn't work. So our opponent's kicking the ball up court. That's going to be an easy find. He's going to get a nice little slam right there. You know, I can't hate on it. Something light. we just got to get that score right back because that was a pretty quick score. So I'm going to run up. They bring that double team, kick out to Prophecy. Now, Prophecy, he's going to shoot that 3 right there. I don't blame him, man. He been hitting shots all night, but Jay gets buckets. It's going to do exactly what his name says. He's going to get some buckets off that rebound. And once again, that full court press, it's a full court mess, some full court BS. I could just run by everybody, and they had a red carpet to the rack. And I'm going in for the slam right there, 2 hands for safety. Like I said, man, in the park or the JRC, I just be dunking all the time. But when it comes to my career mode, I always go in weak. I don't know what it is. So passing over to Jay get buckets, and he's going to get a bucket right there off my dime. That's what I like to do as a point guard. I know in my career I could come off as a little bit of a ball hog, but that's just the CPU. You know, I don't take them seriously. When it comes to actually playing with a squad, playing with a team, I try to do a little bit of scoring if I have to, but for the most part, I'm trying to drop these dimes. You see J Hood leaking out once again, throwing it down, getting the N1. You know what? I'm about to drop this bomb for you.
Damn, that boy good.
Playing the JRC is kind of weird because on 2K13 we had the Blacktop, 2K14 we had Cruise and Park, but now in 2K15 we actually get to see our teammates get N1s. We get to see them shoot free throws. I don't know, man. It's just been a while since we've been able to do that in a 5v5 with our friends. It feels good to see that, man. I don't know what it is. So back on D, this game is pretty much over, but you already know we're going for the 30-piece Mad Nuggets, so we're trying to get buckets. You see me looking out, cherry picking just a little bit, going up for the fast break dunk. I mean, you could try to stop it, but it's not much you can do when I get out on that fast break. I go up with 2 hands for safety. So once again, trying to drop dimes to my boy J Hood. J Hood pulling up. He's going to miss that jumper, but it's all good because, you know, we get back on defense. We're already back court, and our opponent goes for an unnecessary spin move. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. He was trying to spin like TP in the lane, but I mean, we get that rebound, and look who's down court. My boy J Hood, and he throwing up that oop, and I'm just going up all week, and I'm going to miss. Come on, man. My player is overrated, dog. Overrated has returned because if you can't make that, what can you make? So on this play, man, I had to redeem myself, man. The whole crew was laughing at me, so I had to go in and take that all the way. And luckily, I made that because if I would have missed that one, I probably would have had to quit NBA 2K15 for the rest of the year. So pushing it up court, I see my boy J Hood open, throwing out that flashy pass. He wasn't ready for it, but he's going to knock down that jumper. I mean, he was wide open. I had to pass it off, and that was a nice pass if I do say so myself. So back on D, we're basically trying to maintain a 30-point lead, and they're going to shoot a fading 3-pointer. This isn't the park. This isn't 2K13 in the shade. This is NBA 2K15 where every 3-pointer doesn't go in. And to be honest, that's why we were leaking out, man. Some of the people on the other team, they were taking bad shots. And if you're going to take a bad shot, oh, we going to be down court for sure. So that's the end of this game. Our first JRC game, we win 74-45. We tried to push the lead open right here, but we couldn't do it. But that's still a great win, especially for our first game. So hopefully the servers get fixed so we can play more of this. Until next time, holla at you all later. Peace. Finish with that double-double though. 16 points, 11 boards. I'll take it. I'll take it.